Daniel, where are we going? I asked. He didn't answer. His hand stayed tight on the wheel. It's late. I'm cold, I said. Still nothing. The road was dark. Snow hit the windshield hard. Say something. Please, I whispered. His jaw moved, but he said nothing. I looked down at my shoes. Gone. I was barefoot. Why did you take my shoes? He finally looked at me. Cold eyes. You talk too much, Elara, he said. I froze. My heart beat faster. Daniel, stop the truck. You're scaring me, he laughed. It wasn't kind. Should have thought of that before, he said. Before what? I asked. He didn't reply. The truck stopped. My breath caught. Get out, he said. What? He opened his door. Snow blew in. You heard me out. No, Daniel, please. It's freezing. He grabbed my arm. Don't make me drag you. I kicked. I screamed, help! Somebody help me! He pushed me into the snow. I hit the ground hard, my hands tied, my feet bare. The cold bit into my skin. He stood over me. This is what you get, he said. For what? I begged. You always needed saving. Not anymore. He walked back to the truck. Daniel, wait! I shouted. He slammed the door. The engine roared. The truck disappeared into the dark. I lay there, snow filling my mouth. I tried to stand. My knees shook. I crawled. I screamed again. No one came. The wind laughed in my ear. I cried. It burned my face. Please. Someone, I whispered. No voice answered. Only snow. My fingers turned blue. My body shook. I thought of Mama, of warm soup, of fire, of home. I thought of Lena, her soft lies, of the promise she made. I'll never leave you, she said. Liar. I thought of Daniel, his kiss, his knife. My breath slowed. Snow covered my back. I closed my eyes. Let me go, I whispered. The cold wrapped around me like a blanket, soft, silent, deadly. Then, crunch, footsteps. I opened my eyes a little. A shadow, boots, thick boots. I tried to speak. Only air came out. The man knelt beside me. His voice low. Rough, don't move, he said. I couldn't if I tried. He touched my wrist. Still warm. Just barely. I saw his face for a moment. Dark eyes, stubbled jaw, snow in his hair. I'm gonna lift you now, he said. Stay with me, all right? I couldn't answer. He picked me up like I was nothing. His coat was warm. His steps sure. I didn't know his name. Didn't know if I should trust him, but I knew this. He didn't leave. The fire crackled near my face. Heat touched my skin, but I still felt cold. My hands were numb. My legs didn't move. I opened my eyes and saw wood walls, old blankets, and a tall man sitting on a chair. He stared at me but didn't say anything. Where? My voice cracked. He stood slowly. You're safe. Cabin's warm. I tried to sit up. Pain shot through my back. Don't move, he said. You need rest. Who are you? Cole. He walked to the stove. I found you in the snow. I looked down. My body was wrapped in thick layers. My skin was red. My lips burned. You carried me? I whispered. He nodded. You were half frozen, no shoes. Cuts on your hands, I blinked. Memories rushed in like ice water. Daniel's voice. A car door. Snow. I couldn't breathe. Hey, Cole said. You're safe here. No one will hurt you. I turned away. Don't say that. You don't know. He didn't answer. The fire snapped behind me. My eyes filled with tears. I wiped them fast. He brought water and placed it near me. You hungry? I shook my head. Where is this? South Ridge, my land. Closest town's 30 miles. I touched my side. Bandages. You did this? He nodded. Mama helped. She's coming back soon. I tried to sit again. He moved closer. Don't. You're weak. Bad fever. Why did you help me? I asked. He didn't speak for a long time. Then he said, You looked like you were done. Like you gave up. I closed my eyes. Maybe I did. The wind hit the windows. I pulled the blanket tighter. Did someone leave you? He asked. I didn't answer. Were you running? He tried again. No. I bit my lip. He left me. Cole's jaw tightened. Who? My fiancé. My voice broke. Daniel. He left you out there. I nodded slowly. He didn't say anything. Just looked at the fire. The door opened. A woman stepped in with bags. Her gray hair was tied up, her coat thick with snow. She stopped when she saw me. Oh, baby girl, she said softly. You're awake, Cole stood. Mama, this is Elara, I whispered. Good name, she said. I'm June. You want tea? I nodded. She made it fast. The smell of mint filled the room. I held the cup with shaking hands. "Thank you," I whispered. June smiled. "He almost didn't bring you in." I looked at Cole. "He thought you were gone already," she said. I gave a dry laugh. "I was close." She sat beside me. "You're safe now. You can rest." I looked at her kind eyes. "My chest hurt. I don't want to sleep." "I see it again," she nodded. "Nightmares?" "Worse." I stared at the flames. I hear him laugh. June didn't ask more. "Just touched my hand." Cole stood up. "I'll check the horses." I watched him leave. "Is he always like that?" I asked. "Quiet?" "Yes," she said. "But solid. Why did he help me?" She stirred the tea. "He lost someone long ago. Said he'd never ignore pain again." I looked at the fire. "I should have died." She turned to me. "But you didn't. That means something." The flames danced in the fireplace. "Do you want to talk about it?" June asked. I shook my head. "Not yet. That's okay." "We'll wait." Her words felt soft, like a blanket warmer than the fire. I drank the rest of the tea. My body still ached, but the cold inside me began to melt, just a little. "I remember everything," I whispered. "I know," she said gently. "I trusted him. I loved him." June stood up and covered me better. "Then he'll answer for what he did." I watched the fire burn. I didn't feel strong. I didn't feel brave. But I was still here. And I remembered everything. "I need to talk," I said. Mama June poured hot tea. "Go ahead, sweetheart." The cup shook in my hands. "You ever lose everything in one night?" Her eyes softened. "Tell me what happened." "I had a ring," I whispered. "Daniel gave it to me. He said we'd move to the city." She sat beside me. "Was he your husband?" "No. Just a lie I wore on my hand." She stayed quiet. "I liked that. He said I was pregnant. Were you?" I shook my head. "No, but Lena said I was. She helped him fake the test." "Lena? My best friend. Since I was 10. I looked down. "She helped him lie. For money." Mama June didn't blink. "How much?" $30,000. From my mother's life insurance. He said we needed it to move. "And you gave it to him?" I laughed. It hurt my throat. "I wired it 2 days before he drove me into the snow." She flinched. "He left you out there?" I nodded, tied my hands, took my coat, said he'd be right back. He never came. She cursed under her breath. "He looked me in the eyes," I said. And he smiled. "Like it was a joke." She touched my hand. "That's evil, honey. I thought I was dying," I whispered. I prayed for it. "But then, your boy showed up? Cole?" I nodded. Carried me like I weighed nothing. "I don't remember much." She poured more tea. "He didn't talk for 3 days. Just kept checking your breathing." My throat closed up. I didn't want to be saved. "Don't say that. I lost everything. My name, my future, my baby, even if it was fake." "You didn't lose yourself." I smiled, bitter. "Didn't I?" She stared into the fire. "People betray for all kinds of reasons. Greed, fear, weakness. But the truth. The truth always tastes like blood. What do I do now? Do you want justice or peace?" I looked at my tea. "I want both," she nodded. "Then heal first. Rage is heavy when you're broken." Just then a floorboard creaked. I turned. "Who's there?" Cole stepped out of the dark hallway. He didn't speak. "You heard all that?" I asked. He nodded. "Every word. Are you judging me?" "No," he stared at me. "You believed in people who didn't deserve it." "That's not a crime." I wiped my eyes. "You know how it feels?" He looked down. "Better than most." Mama June stood. "I'll give you 2 a minute." When she left, silence wrapped around us. Cole walked to the fire. "They'll pay for it." "People like that. They always do." "You believe in karma?" I asked. "I believe in choices." He looked up. "And I've made a few I regret." I wanted to ask more, but my body shook. The cold still lived under my skin. "I don't want pity," I said. He handed me a blanket. "I don't offer pity." "Then why help me?" He paused. "You looked like someone who still had a fight in her." I didn't feel like it. He sat on the floor beside the fire. "You will." I watched him for a while. He didn't ask for more. He didn't tell me to stop crying. That night I didn't dream of snow. I dreamed of fire, of letters burning, of Lena's laugh turning into a scream. I woke up sweating. The blanket was on the floor. I stood, walked to the mirror. The girl staring back had scars now. But her eyes, they were sharper. Mama June's words echoed in my head. The truth tastes like blood. So be it. I wasn't done. The snow crunched under my boots. Where are we going? I asked. Cole didn't answer. He just walked ahead, long strides, silent. I followed, breath sharp in the cold air. The barn door creaked as he pulled it open. Warm light spilled from a single bulb inside. I stepped in. Hay, wood, dust, and something else. Cole pointed to the corner. There was dirt. A patch that looked wrong, he said. That's where I buried him. Who? I asked, though my stomach already knew. My brother, Grayson. I stared at the dirt. What happened? He died last winter, alone. His voice was flat. I found him too late, I swallowed. I'm sorry, don't be. I left him. For a woman. Came back too late, I didn't know what to say. My throat hurt. Cole looked at the grave. I carry that. Every day, I whispered. You think I should hate you now? He looked at me. You think I saved you 'cause I'm good? Didn't you? No, he said. I saw you before. In the truck. With Daniel, my heart dropped. You what? I saw him leave. I didn't stop him. I just watched. I stepped back. My legs shook. You watched me fall? I asked. You let him. I didn't know he'd leave you to die. His voice cracked. I thought it was a fight. I didn't think. You didn't think, I echoed. He nodded. You're not clean, I said. No, I never said I was. The barn felt smaller now. I backed up to the door. Cole didn't follow. Why tell me this now? Because you deserve truth, not silence. I looked back at the grave. Your brother didn't get that. No, he said. And I'll pay for it forever. I opened the barn door. The wind hit my face. Good night, I said, walking out. The snow stung my cheeks. My mind spun with fire and ice. I barely made it to the cabin before the tears came. That night, I dreamed of Daniel. His hands grabbed my throat. His voice laughed in my ear. You always talk too much, he said. I tried to scream. No sound came, just snow. Just cold. I woke up choking on air. Help! I gasped. My hands shook. Sweat covered my neck. Then I heard it, wood creaking. A chair? I turned. Cole sat by the door, arms crossed. You were fighting, he said softly. In the dream. In the dark, he replied. That's where they come. I nodded, still breathing fast. You didn't come in? I said. You didn't ask. You stayed. He shrugged. Some people run. You fight. I looked down at my fists. They were tight. You think that's good? I think it means you're not done yet. I pulled the blanket tighter. Do you miss him? I asked. Grayson? Every morning, he said. Every night. Then why are you still here? He stood slowly. Because I can't change what I did. But I can choose what I do now. I looked at him. In the dim light, his face looked tired, honest. You still carry him, he nodded once. Like you carry her. And him, I wanted to deny it. But I couldn't. He stepped toward the door. Rest now, he said. Fight again tomorrow. Then he left. The door closed. I lay in bed, watching shadows move. Outside, the wind howled. Inside, my fists stayed closed. Name? Sheriff Mace asked. Elara, I said. Elara Wren, he wrote it down. His pen moved slow. You know who hurt you? I looked at the fire. My hands were shaking. Elara? Daniel, I whispered. He left me in the snow. Why would he do that? I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. Mace leaned forward. Was there a fight? No, I shook my head. He smiled. Cole stood in the corner, arms crossed. Where did this happen? On the road. His truck, cold air. Then nothing. You say he left you tied? I nodded. Hands rope, I couldn't move. Mace looked at Cole. You found her? Cole said, yes. Alone? Yes. Mace stared at him for a long time. How'd you know where she was? Cole didn't answer. I looked at the sheriff. He saved me. Mace rubbed his face. No ID, no phone, no shoes. Strange. I told you. He took it all. Still strange. He stood. I'll be back. When the door shut, I sat hard. My knees hurt. He thinks I'm lying, I said. Cole didn't look at me. You're not. I sound crazy. You sound cold, he said. I am cold. I stood. I can't stop it, Elara. I turned. You need rest. I laughed. You ever try resting when your brain's on fire? He said nothing. I walked to the bathroom. Shut the door. The mirror was cracked. So was I. My lips were dry. My eyes too wide. Who is that? Not me. Not anymore. I ran my fingers through my hair. It came out in clumps. My breath shook. Help, I whispered to no one. I opened the window. Cold air rushed in. I climbed out, barefoot. Snow stung my feet like nails, but I kept walking. I walked past the barn. Past the trees. I wanted to feel anything, even pain. The wind howled. The trees swayed. My breath came in white clouds. Then I saw her. A girl. Maybe 16. Holding a can of soda. What the hell? She said. Are you barefoot? I blinked. Who are you? I live down the road, she said. You're bleeding. I looked down. Red on white. My toes were cut. I didn't feel it, I said. She stared. You okay? No. She handed me her jacket. Take it. I didn't move. You look like a ghost, she said. No offense. None taken. You lost? Too lost. She bit her lip. I'm Ruthie, Elara. You ran from the cabin? I nodded. Couldn't breathe. She tilted her head. Is Cole hurting you? No. Then what is? Me, I said. I'm hurting me, she whistled. That's deep, I laughed. It hurt. You want to sit? She asked. We sat on a fallen log. She pulled her sleeves over her hands. You from the city? Yeah. Why'd you come here? I didn't choose to. Cole brought you. No, he found me. In the snow? I nodded. I was left to freeze. Her eyes widened. That's awful. Yeah. You think the guy's still out there? I know he is. Planning to tell the sheriff? I did, she paused. He didn't believe you? Not really, figures. Mace is all bark. I looked at the sky. It was turning gray. I should go, I said. You need help walking? I nodded. She stood. Come on, ghost girl. Her arm wrapped around mine. Each step back burned. When we reached the cabin, Cole stood outside. He looked furious. You okay? He asked. I went for air, I said. You didn't have shoes. I didn't care. He looked at Ruthie. Thanks. She needs a doctor, Ruthie said. Cole nodded. I'll handle it. I looked at both of them. The world doesn't want me, Ruthie frowned. Then make your own world. I didn't answer, but I heard her, loud and clear. The zipper on the old bag caught. My hands were shaking. I pulled too hard. The side ripped open. A letter fell out. It was folded, soft from being handled too much. My name was on it. My real name, not a curse. Elara. I sat down by the window. The snow outside had stopped. Inside, the fire cracked low. I opened the letter. If you're reading this, I'm sorry. I didn't want this. I read it once. Then again. And again, I whispered, Lena, what did you do? Her words swam in my head. Daniel made me lie. He said he'd ruin me. He said you were weak anyway. I wanted to help, Elle, I swear. Please forgive me. I never stopped loving you. Love? My voice broke. You loved me? My fingers clenched the paper. You left me, I said. I screamed in the snow. You looked away. The cabin felt smaller. My skin burned. I ran to the fireplace. Mama June called from the kitchen. You okay, baby? I'm fine, I lied. I wasn't. I held the letter over the flame. It curled fast, turned black at the edges, but the pain didn't burn. The pain stayed. I heard her voice again in my head. Not from the letter, from years ago. You and me, Elle. Always. We'll grow old and hate the same people. Liar. The flames ate her handwriting, but her words stayed in me. Why now, Lena? I whispered. Why write this? Behind me, the wind knocked on the window. I turned, but no one was there, just my own face in the glass. And hers, she wasn't real. I knew that. But there she was, young Lena, in my head, smiling, crying, holding my hand. I closed my eyes. You wanted me gone, I said. That's the truth, young Lena blinked. I was scared. You helped him? He lied to me too. You left me in the snow. I looked back. Too late. The fire crackled behind me. I opened my eyes. The vision was gone. Just me in ashes. Cole knocked once. You good? I burned it, I said. He didn't ask what it was. Maybe he knew. He stepped in. Snow's heavy again. Power may go. I don't care, I said. He stared at the fire. You look cold. I'm not. But I was. Inside. Can I tell you something? I asked. Yeah. I think I hate her more than him. He nodded slow. I get that. I laughed once sharp. Is that crazy? No. I think she wanted to be me, I said. He looked at me then. Really looked. And said, she never could. Silence stretched. I said, she said she loved me. He answered, then why'd she leave you? The fire popped. The smell of burnt paper stayed. So did the ache. I thought burning it would help. I whispered. Did it? No. Good, he said. Pain makes us move. Not comfort. I stood. My knees shook, but I didn't fall. He walked to the door. We all bury ghosts. I don't want to bury her, I said. I want her to remember me. He paused. Then don't disappear. I stared into the flames. One curl of paper hadn't turned to ash. It read, Elara. I let it burn. But not me. Not anymore. Sheriff Mace stood by the porch, cold wind hitting his face. We found Daniel's truck, he said. Where? I asked. My voice shook. Near the ridge, he said. Engine cold. No one inside. I stepped closer. Take me. No, he said, looking away. Not safe. I know that place, I said. I know that, Snow, he sighed. Elara, this is a police matter. I need to see it, I said. I need to. No, he said again. Let us handle this. He drove away. I didn't go back inside. I grabbed my coat, my boots. I walked. The snow crunched under my feet. I followed the wind, not the road. My hands burned, but I didn't stop. The cold helped me think. Helped me remember. I knew that tree, that frozen rock. My blood had painted them days ago. I turned where the ice looked thinner. I bent down, touched the ground. There was something hard under the snow. Not metal, not bone, plastic. I scraped it with my nails. Red flakes mixed with white. It was a camera, black, scratched, cold as death. My hands trembled as I held it. The lens was cracked, but pointed north. I looked that way. Trees, silence. No one was there. But I remembered. That's where I fell. That's where I screamed. Someone had set this up. Someone watched. I ran. Fast as I could. Back to the ranch. Back to Cole. He was outside chopping wood. He turned when he saw me. Elara? He asked. What happened? I threw the camera near his feet. What is this? I shouted. He didn't speak. What is this? I screamed again. Cole stared at it. Then at me. Why was it there? I asked. He stepped back. His hands dropped the axe. Elara, he said, let me explain. You saw me, I said. You watched. He shook his head. I didn't know. You saw him leave me to die. It wasn't like that, he said. My chest hurt. My fingers froze. You said you found me, I said. He nodded slowly. I followed blood, he whispered. I stepped closer. Why was your camera there? I left it, he said. Days before. For what? I asked. Hunting? He looked down. Surveillance? Trespassers? Poachers? Or Daniel? I said. Your cousin. He flinched. You knew him, I said. Didn't you? Yes. His voice cracked. Long ago. My knees weakened. You let it happen. No, he said. I got there late. How late? I asked. After he drove off? He nodded. I found you barely breathing. You watched the footage first? I asked. He didn't answer. You watched me bleed before you moved? His eyes watered. I didn't know what to do. You knew him, Cole. He nodded. He hurt my brother too. What? Grayson, he said. Daniel destroyed him, I blinked. So you let him destroy me? No, he whispered. I tried to stop it. I laughed, bitter. You let the snow bury me, Elara. I trusted you, I said. I saved you, he said. You owed me, I snapped. That's why. He stepped forward. You're not dead. I looked at the ground. Not yet. And he will pay, Cole said. Because of guilt? I asked. No, he said. Because of you. I stared at the camera. I want the video, I said. Cole nodded. You'll have it. Every second, I said. You will, he promised. I turned away. You still think I'm like him? He asked. I stopped. No, I said. You're worse. He didn't speak. I walked back inside. My fingers burned from holding truth. A girl with no witnesses now had proof. But proof didn't fix the cold. It only made it sharper. Sit down, I said. Cole didn't move. I said, sit. He dropped into the chair. My hand shook. You watched him leave me. He looked at the fire. Yes, you filmed it. His jaw clenched. Yes, why? My voice cracked. I had to, he said. For proof. That's a lie. I stood. You knew him. You knew me, he looked up. I didn't know it was you. Don't play dumb, I snapped. You knew everything, he sighed. I knew Daniel. And Lena. We grew up together. My stomach turned. So you let them do this? I didn't let it happen, he said. I didn't stop it fast enough. I stared at him. He didn't blink. He said you stole money, that you lost your mind. And you believed him? I didn't want to. But Grayson died because of Daniel's lies too. I should have known better. I felt the snow again, the pain, the fear. I thought you saved me because you cared. I saved you because I was guilty. I didn't speak. I just stared. I followed them, he said. That night. I had my camera. I saw him push you. You waited, I whispered. Only minutes. He paused. But they were enough to haunt me. Why didn't you call the police? I didn't trust them, not here. Not with Daniel's last name. Yours too? He nodded. We were cousins. Barely talked for years. You let me believe you were a stranger. I didn't know how to tell you. I sat down. My legs were weak. You let me cry in your house. You fed me lies. I gave you food, warmth, a bed, but no truth. I didn't think you'd stay if I told you. You were right. We sat in silence. Then I asked, what happened to Grayson? Daniel used him. Got him into debt. Took everything. When Grayson tried to leave town, his truck broke. Brakes failed. Tree didn't. I held my breath. Daniel laughed at the funeral, Cole said. Called it bad luck. And still you hesitated. I didn't want to kill him. But I wanted him gone. You should have warned me. I didn't know he'd hurt you like that. I stood again. But he did. And you watched? I went after him, Cole said, when I saw him leave. But he was gone. I came back. Found you. You were half frozen. My hands curled into fists. I should have died, I said. But you didn't. That doesn't make it better. I know. He looked older suddenly. I wanted to fix something. You can't fix this. I know. You carried me inside. You looked like a hero. I'm not one. No, I said. You're not. He nodded. Then call Mace. Show him the tape. You still have it? He stood, walked to the drawer, and pulled out a small camera. I took it. My fingers shook. Everything's in there? Everything, he said. Even my part. Why now? I asked. Because justice isn't soft, he said. And you deserve it. I looked at him for a long time. Then I walked away. I didn't say goodbye. I didn't look back. I just walked toward the snow. And this time, I wasn't scared. I walked into the small town bar and felt the cold air follow me inside. My hands shook, but not from snow. I saw Daniel sitting near the back. He looked smaller, thinner. His boots tapped against the floor like he was bored. Daniel, I said. My voice was low. He smiled. You came, he said. I thought you died in the snow. I lived, I said. You left me there. He laughed, sharp and dry. You were always weak, he said. You begged too much. You cried too much. I walked closer. Say that again, I said. He leaned back. Weak, he said. You think one cold night changes who you are? I gripped the chair next to him. I changed, I said. I'm not the same girl. He tilted his head. But you're still mine, he said. I shook my head. No, I said. Lena is dead. His smile faded. What? He asked. She killed herself, I said. She left a note. He stared at me. You're lying, he said. I pulled the folded paper from my coat. This is her note, I said. You made her scared. He reached for the paper, but I held it back. Don't touch, I said. He slammed the table. She was weak too, he said. She left a voice message, I said. Sheriff Mace played it in court. His eyes moved fast. Court? He asked. Yes, I said. You're done, Daniel. He laughed again, but it was soft now. You think you can hurt me? He said. I leaned closer. I don't need to hurt you, I said. You did it yourself. He looked around the room. People watched us. The bartender froze with a glass in his hand. You set me up, he said. You set me up first, I said. You left me in the snow. His face turned red. You were supposed to disappear, he said. I felt my fingers shake. But I didn't, I said. He tried to stand, but I blocked him. Sit, I said. You're not running. You can't stop me, he said. Sheriff Mace can, I said. Right then the door opened. Cold air rushed in. Sheriff Mace walked in with 2 deputies. Daniel's mouth dropped. You brought them? He said. I called them, I said. I'm not weak anymore. He backed away from the table. You think this is justice? He asked. I think this is survival, I said. Mace's voice was firm. Daniel Carter, he said. You're under arrest. Daniel tried to push past me. I stepped aside, but not before whispering, Lena forgave you. I don't, he froze for a moment. You'll regret this, he said. I shook my head. No, I said. You will. The deputies grabbed his arms. He didn't fight. His eyes looked lost. I sat down in his chair. My hands were still shaking. The fire in the corner burned low, but I felt warm. Mace walked to me. You okay? He asked. I'm alive, I said. He nodded. You did good, he said. I looked at Daniel being led out. Did I? I asked. You stood up, Mace said. That's more than most. I took a deep breath. Lena didn't get to stand, I said. Mace's face softened. Her voice message will speak for her, he said. I nodded. I heard it, I said. She said she was sorry. He placed a hand on my shoulder. You're free now, he said. I looked at the door. Snow blew inside for a second, then stopped. I don't feel free, I said. You will, he said. I stood and, you still dream? Ruthie asked me, sitting on the porch. I nodded. Almost every night, she passed me the hot mug. Snow again? Always snow, I said. And his voice, Coles? I shook my head. Daniels, he laughs in the dream. Ruthie frowned. He got 20 years, Elle. He's gone. I know, I said, sipping. But he's not gone here. I touched my chest, then paint him out. I looked down at my hands. I try, but the cold stays. Cold fades, she said. If you let fire in, I laughed a little. You sound like Mama June now. She's not wrong, Ruthie said, looking at the garden. Tomatoes grew in lines. Red, bold, alive, I said. She talks to them every day. They listen, Ruthie smiled. Better than most people, better than me. Ruthie raised her brows. Don't start that again, I sighed. I still feel broken sometimes. You're not broken. Just bent, same thing. No, she said. Bent can stand up again. Silence sat with us a while. Then I asked, do you think I should leave? She blinked. Leave the ranch? Yeah, go somewhere new. Start over. Ruthie sipped her tea. What would change? Maybe I'd forget. Or maybe you'd just feel cold somewhere else. The wind blew softly. I smelled earth and tomatoes. I whispered, I don't want to see Cole every day. She nodded. You still mad at him? I don't know, I said. Maybe. Still love him? I looked away. Maybe. That's fair. I stayed because I thought I owed him. You don't. Then why can't I go? She said, because this place helped save you. Not him? Not just him, she said. You saved you. That stuck in my head. I walked down to the fence. The wood was warm, the snow was long gone, but I still remembered it. Mama June was in the field. She waved. I waved back. She held a letter in her hand. For me? I called. Yeah, baby. She walked over. I opened it. The paper smelled old. It was from Lena. I froze. Where did you find this? Mama June said, Sheriff sent it last week. The letter shook in my hands. You okay? She asked. I don't know. She touched my shoulder. You don't have to read it. I opened it anyway. Lena's handwriting was soft, almost sorry. Elara, I did love you. But I was weak. I followed Daniel because I was scared of being alone. I should have died instead of hurting you. I hope you find peace. I don't deserve it. Lena. My hands dropped. She's gone, I said. She was gone before this, Mama June whispered. I don't hate her, I said. That's big of you. I stared at the sky. It's just quiet now. Sometimes quiet is healing, she said. That night I painted the snow again. But this time, it melted in the picture. The cabin stood in soft light. A girl stood outside. Me. But older. She didn't cry. Cole came into the room. He didn't speak. "Just watch me paint. Do you want something?" I asked. "No," he said. "Just checking. I'm fine." "I know," he said. "You're stronger now." I said nothing. He turned to leave. "Cole?" I called. He stopped. "I don't know what we are anymore." He nodded. "Me neither. But I'm not angry." "Me neither," he said. "Not at you." I looked at him. "I think I forgive you." He breathed slow. "That's more than I deserve," I smiled. "Maybe. Maybe not." "Good night, Elara." "Good night, Cole." When he left, I looked at the fire. The flames moved like memory. I went to the window. The stars were out. I whispered, "I'm still here." No one answered. But that was okay, because I wasn't cold anymore. Not tonight. Not now.